Hi everyone, it's Julie. I've been working on a Christmas project here, and I wasn't going to do a video on it, but then at the last minute I decided to show you guys what I was doing. It's pretty neat little project. Every year I buy gift bags for Christmas, and they can get pretty pricey. So I was in Big Lots, and I saw these Santa sacks in there, and I thought, well, this is pretty cool, so you can reuse them every year and not keep wasting money by just throwing the bags away. So what I did was I bought 4 of these because I have 4 grandchildren, so I bought 4 of them, and they're pretty plain. There's no designs on them or anything. So I thought about using fabric paint and stencils, and stencil their names on them and maybe some other details. But then I was like, well, paint gets pretty messy, so I didn't want to screw the bags up because I actually bought the last 4 they had. And so I decided to go with iron-ons. So I went to Michael's and I bought 3-inch iron-on letters, and I'm going to put their names on the bags. I got the stencils were, I actually had to buy 2 packs of them because I needed quite a few vowels, and they never give you enough in 1 pack, so I had to buy 2 packs. And the stencils were, I believe, $16.99 a pack, so I had to get 2 packs of those. And the bags were $12 each, so I needed 4 of those. But altogether, I have right around $80 in the bags and the stencils, which sounds kind of pricey, but over the years, you know, these can be reused and they'll pay for themselves in the long run. So, but okay, I'll show you what I'm doing here. Okay, this is what the bags look like. They're pretty cool. They're almost kind of like a duffel bag. They're made out of 100% cotton, and they have really cute drawstrings on them. So I'll show you what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm just making sure that the bag is nice and flat on the surface. Put down a towel or something if you're using your table, because you don't want to mess up your table. So just something to iron on. So I just want to make sure the bag is nice and flat and it's not wrinkled up in the back or anything, because we don't want to make marks on our letters. So make sure it's nice and flat. And then here's the bottom of the bag. So I was just kind of using this as a guide. And what I was doing was I just smooth this part out like this. Yeah, just make sure your drawstring here is lined up. So, and then figure out where you want to put your letters. So I'm doing my granddaughter's name, Olivia, and just going to lay them out here, and then I'll see if they're straight, if I need to move them around or whatever. I guess the eye. Alright, I have my letters on here, and for some reason the O is on here and it's like crooked. I don't know why. Both of them were like that, so we just tilted it, and so it looks straight when we iron these on. Like I said, I don't know why that's like that, but anyways, I just made sure we had the same amount of distance on each side, and then here's the bottom of the bag, and just, you know, just eyeball it and make sure everything looks fairly straight and spaced out pretty evenly. So according to the directions on the stencils, it just says to cover it with a thin cloth. So I just had a piece of old cloth here that I'm using, something thin, and lay it on your letters. Try not to move them. And then take your iron and set it to the cotton setting if that's what your bag's. Mine's 100% cotton, so I set it on the cotton setting. And just hold it on there for about 30 seconds each letter. I can usually get 2 letters in here at one time. So got the letters all ironed on, so just remove your thin cloth from the top, and according to the directions it says to flip your fabric inside out and do another 20 to 30 seconds on the inside. So this is kind of the hardest part of this project because you can't actually see where they're at, but what I do is I just stick the iron inside the bag, kind of feel where the heat is because we had the fabric heated up. So, and just do another 20-30 seconds inside. After you do it, iron it from the inside, then just flip your bag back over. And you want to let your letters cool off. Make sure they're cool before we peel the front off of them. So they're still warm. Just make sure they're nice and cool. The letters are nice and cool, so you just want to be real careful when you're doing this and just be easy. Pull the letters or the top off. Nice and easy. Now you can do any size letter you want on yours. Since the bags were pretty plain, I went with a bigger size letter because I didn't think a too small letter would look great on these. So like I said, these are 3" and I think they're perfect for the size of the bag. They seem to be sticking really well, so I'm happy about that. Oops. Okay, that's pretty much all there is to it. Now, the directions say to, once you have the bag all cooled and everything, don't mess with it for like 24 hours. Let it just set. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to lay these somewhere and let them set and not fool with them. Like I said, I had thought about doing the letters with paint and then sprinkling glitter on them, which would have been a really cute idea, but you know, glitter gets pretty messy and didn't know how well it would stick, so I just went with the iron-ons and I think they turned out pretty cute. Okay, I got all the bags done, and the reason I put the letters where I did, I put them down kind of low on the bag because by the time you fill them up and you cinch this, if the letters are up here too high, then you're not going to really see them. So I put them more down towards the bottom. When your stuff is inside, it should show up pretty nice. Okay, I just wanted to remind you that, you know, in the beginning, it's a little more pricey to buy these and everything, but in the long run, it's going to save you money because you can reuse them every year. So, and they're a nice little keepsake for the grandkids. They can have them for years and years, hopefully. So, I wanted to tell everybody thanks for watching. If you have any comments or questions, just leave it in the comment section and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So, thanks for watching.